So, we're looking at my portfolio here. Um, it's been quite a ride from since last time we met. You can see some fluctuation here. It kind of went down a bit, and this is the first day that it kind of went up again. And there have been some movements here. One thing that I was noticing
Mhm.
was that some stocks, just if I go and sort by P&L, some stocks are sort of underperforming or are in the red, which I guess is probably normal if we consider like just general fluctuations of companies. But why do you think First
Yeah,
Solar is in the red? What's happening to this stock?
I think it's mostly to do with the AI related fluctuation that is there. Um, so if you click on First Solar and go to the fundamentals, let's talk through that, right? So that's a better approach to take, right? If we look at the fundamentals itself, and um, so basically, First Solar is this solar panel company. So they primarily service, I think, the sort of institutional market. Um, so uh, they've, it's kind of this AI needs a lot of power, and that power is probably not going to come from fossil fuel.
Hmm.
Because fossil fuel plants, if you start off, a new fossil fuel plant, by the time you generate the first kilowatt of power, it's probably going to be a few years. In comparison, solar, you can stick a few panels and you can start generating power. You can keep adding more and more panels. You can add battery storage, etc., etc. The way that works is quite different, right?
Hmm.
So that's the area where really First Solar, um, kind of fits in, right? There are a number of, solar and this renewable energy companies that we've been tracking. And First Solar came to our notice based on two things. One is that there is consistent revenue growth. And then secondly, also that, um, you know they they're kind of undervalued at the point when we basically noticed this particular stock, you're kind of undervalued. So if you scroll up, look at the uh fair value. Currently it's 206, so they're pretty much getting close to that, like 202, 206, pretty much getting close to that. And looking at the analyst ratings, so here is what I think, right? Other than what we do as our own research, we obviously want to understand what the market um, is thinking, and for that, I think the best way to kind of look at that is through with these analyst ratings, right? They are expecting the price to go to what are the financials? Um, Look at the financials tab. Yeah, if you click on that arrow next to financials, scroll
Um,
down. Yeah, go to
Financial.
financials. Yeah, click on that. Yes, right. So, uh, so consistent sort of revenue growth that they've had. Let me just look at my own notes here. So uh, they've got, I can say, pretty much of a consistent dip with respect to other solar companies as
Hmm.
well, right? So we've also been tracking companies like Enphase Solar. The ticker is ENPH. Um, Next Energies, Next Era Energy, NEE. Um, so we've also been tracking various other solar companies, and you find that um, LEE, yeah, LEE. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you'll see this one. You also look at Enphase Energy, ENPH.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, um, it's pretty much this, right? So, um, so we are seeing some market depth for solar companies
Mhm.
at this particular point in time. It points us to two things. One is there is pretty much like an AI pullback with AI. They are likely to experience some level of pullback. The other side is also that oil. Um, you know the renewed conflict in Iran, etc. Then oil price is going higher. So automatically there is pretty much of a rebalance that takes place. Some oil
Mhm.
companies gaining momentum, and it's the renewable companies facing uh, pretty much of a bearish, right? So uh, so one big advantage that this stock has is pretty much, I can say, uh, immune from the Chinese silicon cartel, right? So they can make wafer thin solar panels without depending on Chinese suppliers, which
Oh.
is a big advantage that First Solar has got. Um, and they, unlike other companies that are trying to sell, like residential solar, like I want to sell one solar panel to you, First Solar is one of those companies that sells to large corporates. It's basically large, multi megawatt or maybe gigawatt sort of projects that MBS linked to, right? So the volatility of their rev is not there. So that way it is pretty good, right? Um, what is helping us with First Solar? I think the first thing that is helping us is all of these AI projects. They need power. They need power. They need telecom. They need the processing. Uh, Basically the processors, the chips, right? Without that, there is no effect. So uh, as the game goes on, there is higher and higher demand for power, right? The uh, the other thing that I also noticed is um, many of these large tech companies
Mhm.
have been signing power purchase agreements. Has been selling to large corporates. First Solar has been selling to large corporates. Next year has been selling to large corporates. So certainty in the revenue over time, like 5-year, 10-year contract. Um, Interesting. So how is their financials looking like? So if you go to I think it's key ratios, right? Go to key ratios.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What are we looking
So
at?
uh, price to book is a good call. So price to book kind of tells us that it is very saturated. Right? It's still sales 4.08 again. highly undervalued.
Oh, wow.
Um, Price to free cash flow 13.27. There's still a little bit of juice left to take, right? From a free cash flow perspective. Um, so all these tell us pretty much, uh, how the stock is valued in the market,
Mhm.
right? So at this current price, like 202, how is it valued, right? I don't typically take price to earnings. I don't give it a lot of importance just because of the fact that earnings are just a matter of opinion, right? So
Okay.
I don't give it a lot of importance there. But book value, free cash flow, I definitely look at, right? Still undervalued with the most recent pullback. It's kind of giving us an opportunity to buy a little bit more, right? Buy and hold, a little bit more, right? That's what I can say. Why did it pull back? Um, there's been some insider selling. So if you go into the holdings, back, back to fundamentals. Click on fundamentals again.
Mm.
The
So
top, yeah.
fundament. Yeah,
Uh,
review.
um, ownership. Click on ownership.
Uh,
No, yeah. Click on
Yeah.
ownership. Ownership. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So if you scroll down, there should be some transactions like trade log. Yeah.
Trade log. Yeah.
So some insiders selling, right? That is one. Um, and then there are a few. See, if you basically look at it, uh, there are a few institutions, basically transactions that have taken place in the last.
Yep.
As one of the reasons why there is, um, you know, a dip in the price. Click on Insider there below the trade log. Yeah, just click on Insider.
They're all buying, but
Yeah.
also selling. Yeah.
So that shows their uh, interest in the stock, right?
Mhm.
So insider and institutional interest can kind of tell us a lot more than what the news will tell us,
Right.
right? This is basically their track record.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're mostly
So
buying.
if you look at the last three transactions,
Mhm.
they're buying. So who are these people? Rendu Chintala Venkata, right? Who is this person?
Who is
So
this
you
person?
click on that. I think it should give you, or I think you go to, or if you scroll up, I think it should show you that. You scroll up on the right side, it should show you the insiders. Yeah, yeah.
No, not
You
really.
scroll down. I think we might need to do a Google search for this person.
Yeah. Let me try this. No, I can't. No, it doesn't show the name, the whole name.
is an independent
Mm.
director.
Uh-huh.
Venkatamurthy Rendu Chentala, right? So this person is an independent director. So he has
Oh, okay.
he has purchased. Yeah.
Yeah. There's actually a Accenture profile apparently. Wow. You can find whole pages of those people. This guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Hmm.
And then the other one, he was this person, and George. Again, another independent director.
Is this person?
There's George, is a co-founder of yeah.
Wow.
Business executive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Those are actually insiders. Like those are all people very much involved in the company.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Interesting.
Then there is Michael Sweeney.
Mm-hmm. Several notable professionals. We
So if
do.
you just put First Solar there,
Yeah,
we just put First Solar right next to that.
it should disambiguate that. Yeah, leadership,
Yeah. There
independent
you go.
directors, and
Another independent director.
yeah, it's he must be in this page, or maybe not. Oh, maybe it's in here.
Yeah.
This is the other guy. Oh, there you go. Yeah, independent director.
Yeah. Michael Sweeney. Yeah.
Yeah, feels like
So this
those people.
person's been an independent director since 2003, and he is now buying more stock. Right now, when institutions are selling, insiders are buying. So insiders have much more information than everybody else.
Yeah.
Right.
Starbucks.
So this person
Yeah.
is a board director, and yeah, he's if he's buying, then that basically tells us something.
Okay. Okay. Question. What uh what world event may affect the trajectory of the stock? Kind of helping or not? Like the energy market is very much related to, I guess, the performance or the trust that investors may have in this stock. Do you think that I don't know, some movement or like some events happening to the oil market, for example, could have any impact on this stock um, in the next few weeks or something?
Oil will have an impact across industries. Oil will have an
Okay.
impact across industries, and uh, as oil stocks pick up, solar stocks will drop. Right. This is something that we
Mhm.
have seen in the past as well.
Okay.
Specific ones, I think they had some court case or some sort of litigation against them because of tariff related disclosures, right? So that is also one of the reasons, right? So whenever we are looking at the reasons why uh, uh, particular stock is uh, you know going bearish or whatever, then we'll have to look at both the overall market related factors as well as the company specific factors as well, right? So
Mhm.
from a company specific factor, that is one of the reasons. Overall market, yes, oil prices, AI related pullback, yeah, all these are there. But from a company specific one, yeah, there is some litigation with respect to their tariff disclosures that is there.
Right. Okay.
So what are we
So
doing? We're staying put
yeah.
on First Solar, no change. We're staying put, right? And
Mhm.
I think we definitely have pretty much uh, of a solid thesis here, right? Green Star, um, very well positioned in the market, um, and fundamentals are good. So we're staying put.
So we stay put. Our portfolio. Let me go back to that. Our
Yeah.
portfolio currently has 5 shares in it. Uh, if I can manage to get back there. So we have 5 shares. We stay put. In the long term, this should.
Yeah. Yes.
So we're confident in First Solar. And it kind of makes sense. I mean, we've seen
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. Yeah.
institutional investors buying, and supposedly they would have access to information that we don't have access to. But what we can see is what
Yes.
they've been doing. We can see that they have certainty of revenues of business for the quarters ahead. That is good, and has been overall a solid company if we look at the past of the company. So all this information together, they kind of give us a sort of positive picture overall. This is just some sort of temporary
Yeah.
downturn the stock is seeing due to like other factors that happened across the market.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is interesting. I think this is very sort of like practical way to look at this. Do you think there are any sort of changes to the portfolio? Anything to add? Anything to take off from the portfolio? Any of that we should do?
Yeah. Yeah. One of the stocks surged, and we've kind of I can say we added it into our portfolio
Mhm.
some time ago, and that one is ABY, ABPV.
ABBV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. Just wait for that to come up.
Yep. So this is
Yeah, this
trading
one is
59. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, just go to the fundamentals.
Hmm. Uh, okay. Fundamentals. Hmm. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
basically, pharmaceutical company, wide moat, right? Still fairly valued, right? So this is something that I think we've got 8.5% on our portfolio. So this is something that is worth adding, definitely.
Mm-hmm. We have the good signals here. Okay, you say 8%. How many shares would that equal to?
So your portfolio is what 18K, isn't it? So
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
roughly 5 or 6 shares. Roughly 5 shares.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll do it right now. Okay. Quantity. Let's do 5. And then we want to place market. Yeah, this looks good. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Update order. It's 4. It's going to be 4.
Okay. Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Fantastic.
Great.
That is good.
All right. Yeah. Good overview. Happy to know about First Solar. Interesting to also see like how you went through it. Think that, yeah, this is very interesting. Generally speaking, to do this kind of process. I guess I'd be curious for like other people as well to see how this is sort of observed
Super.
behind the scene. All right, great.
Super. Yeah. Okay.